Here are the 5 most useless tools that you should never buy as a car wrap. Waste of time. First off, I know you didn't, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so we can give you more tips and tricks just like this. Number 5, this wool pad. The heck, for real? Seriously? I know what it's used for. I've seen it used before, but I rarely see anybody use these. No one has even properly showed me how to use it. When I took a class on how to wrap cars, cabinets, panels, walls, floors, and doors, I've never seen them bring this out. Useless. Number 4, it's very flexible. I know you could probably say it's used for PPF. I always see it in a wrap kit. It's as easy to lose, easy to scratch or cut with your blade. It's useless. It didn't even fly far. Now, this right here, for number 3 on the list, this is what I've been seeing a lot of people promote since they came out with the U-shaped wrap tool for side mirrors, which does work very well. But this one for door handles and shark fin antennas, I've seen people try to hold it this way. Sometimes the shark fin antenna doesn't even fit in this. For 2, the vinyl lifts off of this part so easy, so it doesn't really stick to the vinyl too well. And then as you put a lot of tension towards it, it doesn't lay down the way that you wanted it to. I've used this quite a bit of times just to see how well it could work. I've even done my research on seeing other people that have used this kind of successfully. It's a waste. It's been sitting at my shop for over a year without being used. If you want to come and get it. Now, this is number 2. Your X-Acto blade. This is very useless. I only suggest you use this in case you've lost your other blades, such as the NT cutter. The NT cutter, to me, is the best tool for cutting. This one right here is super dangerous. Let me explain why. So say, for instance, this is in your pouch, and we'll say it's even in the safe cover cap, just like this one. The cap comes off, and it's pointed upwards. Somehow you just simply pulled it, cap came off of it. You didn't realize it. Your hand goes down, blood comes out. You get it. Oh, vice versa. Cap is on, blade is down in your pouch. Cap falls out. Now you put your hand in there. Same situation, same doctor bill. All you had to do is just go get you an NT cutter. $10 instead of thousands in hospital bills. Stop using this one. But even when I was in school for architecture, a lot of people use this X-Acto blade. At midnight, you would hear one person scream, "Ah!" because their blade got dull. And then as they kept digging, instead of trying to switch out a blade and they kept trying to cut through their cardboard or chipboard, that blade slipped. Once that blade slipped, it cut them or it cut their project. Either way, they was pissed off. And you don't want this happening to your car or your client's car. The last one I no longer have. Why? Because we tried to use up so much of it to see if it really could work. It's called Vinyl Off, and it's trash. We used it on vinyl to its extremes, where it was cracking, where it was super dried out and everything. It didn't do half of what it said it was gonna do. It barely did a quarter of what it said it was gonna do. Now, yes, it made the vinyl a little bit more malleable a little bit, but it still came off in the same small pieces. I read the reviews too, and the reviews is kind of the same. Like, some people are saying it's taking off more than just the vinyl. And it kind of scared me at that point. I don't know what they did, but I know what we did. And we didn't leave it out in the sun too long for it to bake through. We did heat it up like it was instructed. So we put it on there, made sure it wasn't dripping so it wasn't oversaturated, and then had it warmed up either using a little bit of the sun, but nothing too hot, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, just to see if we could start to peel it off and see if it comes off easier. It did not even come out close. We was better off using a torch. He was better off using your bare hands. He was better off using Mother Nature and just the general sun. You could have just used water and it probably would have done the same thing. Vinyl Off, useless, pure trash. I threw it in the trash because we tried to use the whole bottle to see if something would work on some panel. And mind you, we even did it on the easy panels. It came off just as easy with the easy panels, just because it was easy. We did it without using heat or using Vinyl Off, and it still came off a little bit quicker. Now, I can give one pro to this. You didn't have too much of the invasive chemical smell, but it still had chemicals in it. You know, if it's loosening up vinyl or it's trying to eat through the vinyl, it got some chemicals in it that's eating through a lot. Let's go back through this. Don't get the wool, don't get the plastic. Do not even try to get the shark fin antenna door handle wrap tool. Definitely don't even bother trying to deal with the X-Acto blades. Don't do it, promise you, don't do it. And lastly, do not even think about considering vinyl off. You're better off using a steamer. Trust me on this. I went through my troubles. They should have called it a different name. It should have been vinyl stuck or vinyl sticking or loosened vinyl, something along those lines.
Are you tired of going to wrap classes and wrapping someone else's car? Well, we'll teach you how to dismantle the car, prep the car, and wrap it within 5 days. If this is something that interests you, comment class below if you want to join in on this class.
In this video right here, I'm gonna break down some of the best tips and tricks that you'll ever experience on wrapping cars. So click it. You should click it too.